Hi everyone, it's Jackie and I'm back with another single signature fabric covered journal. You can see it here. This one's fairly plain. This is the last of the current crop of these, although I have got some more on the go. I think out of all the journals I've made, this style is one of my favourites. I just love making these. I like the feel of the fabric and the sort of fairly flexible covers. I've always been interested in fabrics and stitching, and I do a lot, and I have loads and loads of scraps. So recently I've also been making some smaller single signature journals. You're trying to use up some of these little stitched bits and bobs that I've got. I'll show you quickly. I'll just do So these are 6x4, and you can see I hope you can see that this is painted paper, stenciling and stitching, and I've layered that up. This is using some dyed and stenciled fabric, and this is some rust dyed fabric. So over the years I've done lots and lots of stuff like that. So anyway, that's just a little sneak peek of those, and I'll put those up sometime soon. So this journal is mainly red, a pretty picture on the front as you can see, and a couple of really nice charms. That one in particular, I love that, on the spine here. They're just through an eyelet on a ring and a few bows, sari silk eyelash and a bit of lace there. That's just, as I say, through an eyelet on a ring, so that can very easily be removed if that's what you'd like to do. So let's have a look inside. I've tied it in my usual way. Might have a go at something different soon, with sari silk. And on the edge there's a selection of charms on paper clips. So we've got a rose, a fan, some beads, little elephant, some shells, bag, and another red bead. Okay, so inside we have 80 pages, front and backs, and in this one I've used some ink stained papers. I've been using my sprays and such like. I've got a lace pocket here. I've also used a really lovely batik fabric for the inside cover. So this one has got some sari silk and lace stitched to the page here. This is a Tim Holtz paper doll, some handmade ephemera, and I've got a few quotes in this journal as well. It's coffee dyed paper. You can see the doily staining. These come out so pretty. This is from a vintage gardening book, I think that was. Little floating pocket with a ticket tag. Vintage ledger, coffee dyed paper. The cards that I like to put in my journals, and this is from a flower book, The Language of Flowers, I think this one's called. So we've got thrift there for sympathy. It's a bit more fabric collage. There's a tab there. This is a paper bag with a Flower Fairy journaling card. This is just stamped and decorated. See, I've put a few little sayings and quotes in this one. Country Diary Lady, nice poem. This is a handmade tag. You might have seen that on my Instagram. Put one of those in there. There we go. The other side of the, isn't that gorgeous? Such lovely colours, and it goes really nicely with the red cover. So the centre of the signature I've put butterflies on. There's a bit of Tim Holtz ephemera and some reproduction postcard there. More Edith Holden. One of the layaway tags. That's from Denise's tattered, what's that called? Tattered Rose, is it? the Etsy shop. More ledger paper. There's a little clip at the top just holding that in. And on this side I've put in a glassine envelope with some ephemera. This is a vintage card from a children's game, and another journaling card, a rose this time, in the other side of that bag. It's the other side of the language of flowers. And what I've done with the cards, I've tried to match, so we've got valerian here, an accommodating disposition. Let's hope we've all got one of those. And this is red valerian cigarette card. Tim Holtz. Oh, it's not Tim Holtz. Is it, Tim? I don't think so. Doily staining there. This is the other side of that gardening book. And another handmade tag there. And in the back pocket here I've put in a vintage card, which actually it's not stamped, but it says from Louis to wish. It says Charlie and Lily, but that's Charlie's been crossed out and Father has been written in. To wish Father and Lily many happy returns of the 15th and 6th of April 1926, that one. And the last page is the ink stained again, which tones in with these colours. So that's that one. I hope you like it. It'll be going up for sale in my Etsy shop shortly. Thank you.